So the properties for the absolute value, we will describe them. We can think of the properties as a way of, describing the conditions that the absolute value can meet, right? So the first condition is that the absolute value of A is always greater than or equal to 0, right? So A can be any real number. So we say A, which is an element of the set of any real numbers. If I take the absolute value of A, it's always greater than or equal to 0. If I take the absolute value of minus A, well, this just gives me back the absolute value of A, right? So the absolute value of minus A will always be the absolute value of A. A will always be less than or equal to the absolute value of A, right? And if I take A times B and I take the absolute value of that, then that just equals to the absolute value of A times the absolute value of B. If I also do the absolute value of A written as a fraction, then this equals to the absolute value of A divided by the absolute value of B, right? And then we also can't allow B to equal to 0. And then one last property, which is a very special property that we'll look at, is that the absolute value of A plus the absolute value of B is less than or equal to the absolute value of A plus the absolute value of B.